The running back position will be extra chalky this week, and there's 3 guys projected to have over 20% ownership: Spencer Ware, Christian McCaffrey, and Todd Gurley. Following the release of a violent and disturbing video, the Chiefs cut Kareem Hunt and elevated Spencer Ware to starter. Any running back for the Chiefs would be chalk this week, as they are enormous favorites over the hopeless Raiders. And with Ware being underpriced on both sites, I think he's the free square of the week and should probably be used in every lineup on DraftKings. Christian McCaffrey will be the next most popular, which was inevitable following his eruption against the Seahawks last week. This week, McCaffrey gets an even better matchup against the Buccaneers, and despite the price hike, he's rated as one of the best values across the projection sites. Todd Gurley and the Rams are big favorites over the Lions, whose run defense has improved following the acquisition of DT Damon Harrison. But Gurley is the most matchup-proof player in all of fantasy, and his price is down following a disappointing box score in the shootout with the Chiefs on Monday night. Nothing about his matchup concerns me, and I'll be extra high on Gurley with the salary that Spencer Ware frees up. There's plenty of pivot options at running back, but the ones I like most are Aaron Jones, Carlos Hyde, and Phillip Lindsay. I'll admit Aaron Jones feels like a no-brainer. He's clearly the lead back in Green Bay now, and had a season-high 20 touches last week. I think he'll break that record again this week against the Cardinals, as the Packers are 2 touchdown favorites at home. Not only is Jones a talented runner with 5 scores in his last 3 games, but he added 11 receptions in the same period. Carlos Hyde will be starting for the suspended Leonard Fournette, and while his lack of receiving work is concerning, the price is right and he's your best cheap option after Spencer Ware. The Jaguars have a banged-up offensive line, and game script should work against him, but Hyde gets the goal line carries, and playing him is really about price. Broncos running back Phillip Lindsay has been remarkably efficient and currently averages 5.8 yards per carry. But more importantly, he's facing a crumbling Bengals team that's starting a backup quarterback. Although the return of Royce Freeman has slightly cut into his touches, I still think Lindsay is a great play against a Bengals D that's allowed the most touchdowns in the league to opposing running backs. I doubt I'll get creative at running back this week, but if I had to make a contrarian choice, I'd look at Lamar Miller and Chris Carson. It's frustrating that Lamar Miller continues to split carries with Alfred Blue, but Miller is clearly the home run hitter in this rushing game, and he's gone over 100 scrimmage yards in 4 of his last 5 outings. He also has 18 or more touches in 3 of those games, so it's not like Blue's presence really hurts his workload. Miller is a home favorite, remains cheap on both sites, and faces a Brown defense that's allowed 9 rushing touchdowns in the last 6 games. For whatever reason, Chris Carson is not exactly popping on the projection sites, and I can't understand why. Sure, he's barely involved in the passing game and loses a few touches to Mike Davis and Rashad Penny, but Carson is the clear lead and goal line back for a run-heavy team that's a 10-point favorite at home. Maybe I'm missing something here, but Carson looks like a great play to me.